Today we're doing summons. We have no LDs. We're doing summons for Alexander. He's got plenty of summons even without LDs. And you know there's going to be plenty of rants about whatever. You know what we don't do anymore? He's got some blessings. He's got some blessings. What does he want? Fan a long time. Excited about the new monsters. Excited about the... Aside from the new monster, my monster wishes is Odin, Rika, Douglas, John, and Nana. Happy with any of these. Okay, so let's get... well, he's got a lot of fires, so I figure we'll go for that. Right? He wants more. He wants, No, I know. Oh! Already. Oh, we got a 4-star blessing, too. We got a 4-star blessing, too. Let's go with her. I don't know if that's the one that he wanted, but it's... I'm sure... he's going to be so disappointed that we didn't get the thing. The Fire Kung Fu Girl. Okay, so let's see what we get for this guy. What we don't do anymore, which we used to do, is talk about the monsters that we summon and like where you could use them and what you could do. Oh, it's already! We're already at the Nat 5. Okay, that's a good start. Let's see if he's got Vanessa or Brandia. Fun fact, those are like some of my earliest Nat 5s. No Vanessa. No Brandia. I feel like we gotta go... Wait, does he have a Samoth? If he's got no Vanessa and no... He does have a Samoth. Should we just ask? Maybe we just ask. He didn't say better judgment or anything. Oh, no, Vegan Douglas, John and Nana? Hold on. You know what? We're going to choose Vanessa unless he's trying to, like, really push hard for those top teams here. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't look like he's pushing. I mean, he's using Leica and Feng Yan in his team. So yeah, he's not pushing. He's not pushing. Okay. So we'll go for the what's his face? Vanessa. Her face. Lols. GZ. Even though he already has a Samoth, you know, it's a different but two different 33 speed leads though. So nice to have options. Nice to have options. Also, Vanessa was just buffed as well. So, I know we did a video on Brandia recently, so I don't know if, like, people were like, oh, maybe I kind of want Brandia more now. But I think just Vanessa, just overall, we'll just choose the thing that's more meta. So, he's going to be like, why? I wanted No one really complains about, like, wanting Brandia. No one really complains. But I was gonna consider emailing him if we took a look at the... Rift Beast teams, and we saw he was like trying to push for like top ranks. If that was the situation, okay. We already know he's got Leica. I totally forgot that he had a second. This is so fast, guys. This is so fast. We're getting them so fast. Okay. We already got most of the Nat 5s that we were gonna expect from the whole video. Okay. I don't know if Mosh is new. We'll check if Mosh is new in a second. Wow. That was fast, guys. That was super fast. We used to... Masha is a tough... Every time I would try to use Masha, because I had her on the China server account before I reset it. Now I don't have her anywhere. So that's kind of a boss that I'm hoping to get. I would always like bring Masha in and then be like, oh crap, she's not Barbara. She doesn't have a strip. She has decreased... attack gauge reduction on her, and she also has increased like she keeps stacking her speed more and more, so she cycles turns quite a decent amount, and it's hard to keep her controlled. So let's take a look at her increased attack, and she also has 123 base speed when she's fully she gets the extra 15, which gives her 122, and then everything gets 1 extra speed when it's awakened. So it's this one. Attack bar increasing skill effect granted on yourself increased by 50%. Crazy with Verti Heal. And the attack bar decreasing skill effect granted on yourself decreases by... Also with Bernard, too. Because then she also has a speed buff on there. She does damage based on speed. Also, if your attack speed increases by 15% whenever your attack bar increases due to skills up to 5 times. And then we got the same as Barbara, just a double hit defense break. And then attack gauge absorb. So just like she is really good for cycling turns. Very, very good for cycling turns. Kinda want one. Don't get me wrong, I like the Barbara, but just because I like I like the Beast Riders so much in general. Like, they're some of my favorite units. They got defense breaks, they got damage, they got death prevention of some kind. So solid. So very solid. Super OP. All right. Now that I don't remember what we were talking about anymore. Oh, we were going to briefly talk about like whatever monsters we pull. Water Puree. Well, we already did a video on her not too long ago. Like a week ago, something like that. 2 weeks ago, some. Yeah. She's really good with extra additional damage and artifacts. She's basically a water Lucian, but she's even better now with additional damage artifacts because she does so many multi-hits with skill 3 that anything that's got a lot of AoE multi-hits is just going to increase damage with those. I got to get better additional damage artifacts on her. That's basically the meta for the past, I don't know, year or so, is just, maybe not year, 6 to 9 months. Because we didn't really realize how good additional damage artifacts were at the very beginning. We're like, oh, extra damage, not really a lot of damage. We thought it was going to be a lot of damage, not really a lot of damage. And then we realized it's pure damage, so it's like, oh, anything with multi-hits is super OP with that stuff. So soupy. But yeah, Julie's fantastic unit. Fantastic unit. Fantastic unit for guild content. Fantastic. Also with the multi-hits, just like even if some of them don't crit, some of the other ones will crit. And she's just fantastic with additional damage artifacts. She's got a skill on a freeze on skill 2 too. She has a skill on skill 2, that is also correct. But really good unit. Water Lucian, basically. More so than ever. She was, she's like a Joker style unit. But also, just all those multi-hit cards, more so than ever. Closer to Lucian. So Lucian, I think some people may be thinking this. I don't know. I'm going to try to cut it off before it begins. But I know some people may be thinking, oh, I'll just do additional damage artifacts with Lucian. It's better just have crit damage on Lucian because additional damage, he already does ignore defense with skill 3. So additional damage is just going to be like, okay, he already does ignore defense anyway. He's got less multi-hits as well than Julie does. So it's just better to go for extra crit damage with him. Gibraltar, I don't remember. He's got some dots. He's got sets off bomb skills as well, but does not actually bomb himself. So, good old dot Gibraltar. I think Gibraltar could be useful potentially, but like for dot and bomb things. We got the Wind on Amusha. So he takes some damage himself at the start of his turn. Which kind of sucks, but he does HP-based damage, pure damage based on his lost HP. So he's been pretty useful in, I mean, he does good damage. He's kind of like an upgraded Ramagas kind of situation, right? And he also has a defense break with skill 1 and activates himself. So, wonderful. I knew that was Awakened at the very beginning. That's why I was like, I know. I had that feeling. Yeah, timestamp that. You know you're going to anyway. This is the time that you've all been. This is why you're here. Timestamp. I had some ideas, cause I know you guys like the Malacca stuff. Some people actually don't like the Malacca. Some people very much hate the Malacca stuff. And like the Chisoon stuff. I had ideas to do more stuff. That was initially supposed to be the whole channel. Not even Summoner's War at all. It was supposed to initially just be the channel, like doing that with every game. But yeah, people just ask for a Summoner's War. Summoner's War. I'm like, okay, we'll do Summoner's War stuff. So, yeah. I think we're going to make that second channel a Genshin channel. I mean, not specifically a Genshin channel, but I think we're going to do start doing a crap load of Genshin stuff. So, my girlfriend started playing Genshin again, and she's like actually pushing to do good in it. So, I'm like, okay. I don't know if she's, so like I feel like more motivated now to like do good. So, especially because we got a lot of units. We don't have a lot of them like super upgraded, but we got a lot of units in there. So, yeah. And I think I don't. It's a very stupid idea to think that, but Genshin's been around for a year, but a year is not that bad. A year is not that bad considering it could have been around for like Summoner's War been around for 7 years. We can still make content on Summoner's War. It's hard for a new content creator to make Summoner's War content and have people actually care about it, but I think a year is a very different story than 7 years, especially with Genshin being. How many times bigger than Summoner? Like 50 times bigger? It's like ridiculous. Let's actually find the exact number. I don't want to just say something. Let's see exactly how much bigger Genshin is than Summoner's War. You're like, Bagel, that can't be realistic. Yeah. It is. Especially after it was, everything dies down after it. I already made this rant a million times. Everything. Oh God, jeez, it's such a staggering difference. It really is. I'm sorry. It's just a staggering difference. Everything dies down after a while, but yeah, at 2.0, Genshin started picking up again. It really did not die down that much. Like a lot of games just like completely plummet down. Genshin, there's still players that have kept playing. Like it retained a third of the players from launch, like 6 months after, which is actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good because a lot of people just like jump on whatever the new hot thing is and then they dip a couple weeks or a month later. So, or they dip like the next day if they're like, oh, I don't like this, I just want to try it, I'm dipping out, right? So it actually, especially for a gacha game, it actually had 6 months later still a lot of people playing. So a third of the people, and they had still even a third of the people playing are still significantly more people than playing Summoner's War, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I think that with enough effort, there's got to be a pretty large amount of effort though. But I think if someone comes in, and this is what I would like to do, it really pushes to make good content. I think that they can, not be number one. I mean that's already basically like the top 5, top 10 Genshin content creators are already established. It's not going to change anytime soon. But I feel like it could be still some potential of some kind to actually do Genshin content and have it worth doing, right? Have it enough to actually be worth doing. Yeah, it's basically Genshin is basically 50 times the size of Summoner's War in terms of community, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh my God. It's just so insane. It's just such a massive, tremendous difference. Oh my God. Okay, I don't want to look at that anymore. I'm getting depressed. But yeah, YouTubers, I mean, everyone has access to a lot of research and data and things like that. But as a YouTuber, a lot of us know where to find this stuff, can access it quickly, have seen it a bunch of times, look at it all the time, things like that. Not about that specifically, but just like a lot of trends, a lot of data in general. That's kind of one of the things that people don't realize about our jobs. Is like a lot of stuff is research. Like if you want to make it to, or any business, right? YouTube is a business. Being a YouTuber, I know I'm just clicking summon things, but like to actually grow and build a YouTube channel, this channel is not going to grow and build any more than it already is. It's already as maxed out as anything. So, but yeah, to actually start a new YouTube channel and grow, there's a lot of stuff that you need to learn in business in general. So I don't remember what I was trying to say. There's a lot of things we always trying to learn, always trying to improve, always trying to get better. But yeah, mostly because Summoner's War it hasn't been growing for a long time, right? It's not This is as big as the channel will ever be, ever. Period. It might even shrink. that's just the reality of the situation. It might even shrink. It's entirely likely. So that's why you just gotta. That's why I've been like looking to branch out and do other content, because it's like there's no growth. It's like that's it. That's the top. Nothing else. So, can we please not get lag? I know I'm being depressing. It's not supposed to be depressing. I'm not trying to be depressing. Still great to do Summoners War content. I'm not saying it's not. Except for violent procs. Except for when Comtroist tries to fight you and make sure that you can't do content. Oh god, it's so toxic. So toxic. But yeah. I don't remember what the point was. There was some kind of point. I was like, I went out down this rabbit hole, and I don't know what the point was initially. There was supposed to be one. Ultimately, there was supposed to be a point. Yeah. But I got a game plan. Basically, yeah, basically trying to figure out where the channel needs to be a year from now, and then how to get there. The other channel, because like I said, this channel I'm just gonna keep making Summoners War stuff for you guys. So that's why I have multiple channels, so that I can do other stuff and not, you know, like abandon anyone. So still stay true to the community, right? Still do that. Unless everyone's like, nah, we quit. And then I'm like, okay, well, if you guys quit, I quit. If everyone's going to quit, I'm just going to quit too. So, you guys like, we already quit, Pega. Why are you still playing? I didn't get the message. Damn. No, I know a lot of people did quit, but a lot of people still playing too, so yeah. Want to do some Pokemon stuff too. But I always say this. In like every video, I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And you guys like go to the channel, the other channel. You're like, hasn't posted in like a week. What is he saying? He wants to do this and wants to do that. He's not even posting. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I wish there was more time in a day. You know what I noticed? Oh God, it's just gonna be the same as the last rant video, right? It's gonna be the same as the last one. I noticed that a lot of my day is just being sucked up by like the same chores. Like I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta, you know, pay bills. I don't go to the grocery store and pay bills every single day. Like take the dogs out. Like there's just like the same things. Hooray. A lot of the same things just that I have to like keep doing every single day, and there's like a couple hours of that stuff, just like the same chores, the same routine things that you need to do. I feel like a lot of things, like I gotta cut those down because that time adds up. That time definitely adds up. Another thing that oh my God, I noticed sometimes, especially when I'm working on videos in the LD only account, there's a lot of rune upgrades that take place, and I did the math, and if I spend an hour a day just waiting on runes to upgrade, this is mind blowing. This is crazy. In my opinion, this is mind blowing crazy. Can we please get an at 5? Jeez. If I spend an hour a day upgrading runes and waiting for runes to upgrade, right? It's not always an hour a day, but sometimes it's an hour a day. Just waiting for runes to upgrade. Then after 2,000 whatever days that I've been playing the game, I have spent, if it was indeed an hour a day, oh my God, then it would be 114 days, not 114 hours, 114 days of watching the rune upgrade screen. 114 days of my life watching runes upgrade, and we think that it's not a big deal. Like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I know that not everyone upgrades as many runes as I do, but that's absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane. That makes me just want to start deleting like every account that I have, because I'm like, I don't have time for that. Okay, so we got two, we got 2.5 nat 5s so far. 2.5 nat 5s. Let's go RNG. Yeah, that was just mind blowing. And especially there's a popular YouTube video. I think a lot of you have already seen it because it's so popular on YouTube. It's called Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator by Tim Urban. And that is like sobering. That is a sobering video that like kind of makes you a little bit depressed at the same time. Talks about like if you break down how long life is, it's really not that long. And then you think about like 114 days upgrading runes, you're like, why do we need to wait for runes to upgrade for 114 days? And again, I do, because I am upgrading more runes than anyone else, since I do it on so many accounts. But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that we need that. I mean, we don't need, it's ridiculous that Comtois did that. And I mean, it's not ridiculous that, oh jeez, it's ridiculous that it's in any game at all, but it's not even Comtois. That's the thing. This is a trend that Korean game developers love to have, these little power up failed, and sometimes they have the equipment breaking. We don't have equipment breaking in this game, but they do have that in some games where like the equipment breaks, and like if you have a failed power up, it's like that's terrible. That's brutal and that's terrible, and I'm not playing any more games with that stuff in. Like that. With those slap in the face mechanics, this is why it's so cringe for us YouTubers to take like mobile game sponsorships, because to anyone take mobile game sponsorships, because it's just like you know that it's just nonsense for the sake of nonsense. And like why can't they just, it's gonna be the same rant as always, guys. It's the same. I just gotta stop playing these effing mobile games. If I'm ranting the same rant every single video, like that's gotta be an indication. Just like, Bagel, just don't play mobile games. Don't play them, and then you won't have anything to rant about. They will still exist, but yeah. Oh my God, mobile games. Why do they exist? Why does the whole genre have to suck? Like, I get how some mobile games can suck. Hey, there we go. Oh. I thought that was Annabelle at first, because she did like a little dance. I thought that was Annabelle. Congratulations. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, but why do all mobile games have to suck? That's the real question. Can't some of them be good? I'm just curious. Like, why do they all have to suck? Why do they all have to have these crap mechanics? Jeez. Because they try to maximize revenue. Oh my God. I feel like some mobile games should just be like good, right? And like not terrible. I don't mean like gameplay, because some like Summoner's War has some good gameplay here and there. It's got like the turn-based combat. It's got the rune systems, which were, I mean, until you realize how long you have to farm to actually get the runes, it is very exciting to like be able to build things a different way initially, you know, until you realize how much you have to actually farm for runes. So yeah. I don't remember what else I was saying. But yeah, I think some of the gameplay in some of the mobile games is good, and then they just ruin it by being mobile games, by their ridiculous monetization and their ridiculous mechanics to try to make people spend more, like to frustrate people into spending more money. So so disappointing. I did not initially want to even start making a mobile gaming channel in the first place. But you know, it's business. Business is business. You got to do what you got to do. Like if people want to see it, then that's what you do. So GC third nat 5. Just always a rant. That's just always every single video is just a rant. Just a rant. But you know, turns out a lot of the other videos are rants too. I just edit those out. When it's a summit video, you're not editing things out, or at least I should be editing things out. I should be editing the 5,000 scrolls or maybe I shouldn't. You know, these are rates. Rates are rates. You know, you're gonna get a lot of 3 stars, a lot of 3 stars, a lot of 3 stars. Some people just edit and show all the good stuff and none of the bad stuff. So. Good old summons. It was a lot more exciting back in the beginning. It's still, you know what, summons still are exciting, for me anyway, in other games where, like, I'm looking for specific units, like... I mean, Guardian Tales was exciting. Genshin is exciting, because, like, sometimes sometimes I still need to upgrade some units. Oh my god! I built Rosaria. I had no interest in building Rosaria. I don't know why. But I had no interest in building Rosaria. Then the game kept giving me MiHoYo so nice. They were like, how about another Rosaria? I'm like, no thank you. How about another Rosaria? No thank you. How about another Rosaria? No thank you. Not that one. Give me other stuff. Not a million Rosarias. So I'm like, you know what? I can almost see 6 Rosaria. It sounds like I'm saying like I got a billion Rosarias. I didn't. I got what, 5 Rosarias? Is that it? So, hey, Magic Knights. So, yeah, I built her. She's actually pretty decent. Pretty decent. She can freeze things. She got a little spear. She stabbed things. Who doesn't love a girl that stabs and freezes things? Sounds pretty exciting to me. Hey, Fire Gargoyle. Very nice. I still use that thing, too. I still use that thing. I still use the Fire Gargoyle. Oh, jeez. He destroys HP. He does pure damage, destroys HP. I think it would be nice to have a little bit more damage on skill 2, though. Skill 1, I think the damage is okay. Right? It's not pure damage, but... I mean, they could buff his skill 1, too. The water one's absolute crap, but it would be cool to see a fire one just extra damage. You know? That would be lovely. I don't need no Beretta. Water one, I don't even know, man. Like, you could use the fire one. That's the thing that I'm saying. I use him with Vigor, and I use him with Olivia. So, he is a usable unit. He's not a triple S tier unit or anything. He's not even a regular S tier unit. But he is a unit that you could use as a bruiser. Fire tank and a bruiser. Don't take him against the water sniper, though. Whatever you do, that's not very good. But yeah, pretty decent unit in terms of that for like guild content, for like Guild Wars, Guild Siege. That's about it. That's the only thing that I use him for. But he does have his uses. In that, what he does have a use, not like the water. Like, what do you even do with the water one? Water gargoyle. Like cry? Just like look at him and cry? Is that what you do with him? Like, I don't know anything else you would do with him. Like, as a unit. Wind one, you use. You have some toxic comps of, you know, just provoking everyone non-stop. Fire one, you got some destroy HP. Okay. It's good against some bruiser stuff. And then the water one, you just cry. Just a cry machine. You know, you want to make someone cry, let them summon a water gargoyle. Make them build it. My god, we're gonna have so many summon videos this weekend. This week. It's not a weekend, it's a week. I don't know when you're watching this, but we're gonna have so many summon videos. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Jeez. Summon, 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 summon. I sound like I'm a Comtuous, hey, there we go. Comtuous hip-hop song. Not a hip-hop. That wasn't a hip-hop song. The summon song was not. The summertime summon song was not a hip-hop song. It was just simply a song. Definitely gets people to farm runes, that's for sure. They're like, we don't make money by people farming runes. Then why do you make people do it? Come to us. Why do you make people do it? They do make money by that, though. They make us buy runes. Well, not really me, but they make people buy runes. I think that's just dumb of me to not buy runes. I don't know. But I don't get anything. Like, even, like, I've tried it before and gotten, like, just terrible stuff. So I'm like, hey. You just don't get anything either way. Like, no matter what you do, you just don't get anything. So. Let's see. Let's see some juicy stuff. Juicy, juicy stuff. Let's go. Nope. No juicy stuff. You know what I don't use very much is the 2A Fire High Elemental. Like, I was so excited when the 2A High Elementals came out. And I like High Elementals. I liked them even before. And I don't use it. Everyone else uses it. I don't use it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's a great unit. It's very, very strong for a 3-star. I just don't ever use it. Even in places where it would really help to use it. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to use it. But why? I don't really know. It's not stupid enough. I only use stupid things. That's not true. That's definitely not true. I use some broken stuff, but some like super OP stuff. You know, let's put these in storage. We know what we got. I don't want to keep making 9,000 trips here. Jeez. Summon videos. So exciting. We're not doing LDs. Don't get too excited. You guys like, then why am I watching? I don't know. I don't know. We're not doing LDs though. Odin, Rika, Douglas, John, and Nana. We got none of those. We got good stuff, but we got none of those. He's like, I don't want the water totem. Well, you got the water totem. Although the Vanessa with the Fire Barbara lols is good though. I wonder if you can make a defense. I never see like Vanessa and Masha defenses, but I feel like you could definitely make one. A solid one like that. But what else would be in it? That's the question. Because you're not going to outspeed that. Right? You're not going to like Triton that. You could try. You're not going to Tiana that. I mean, she doesn't strip, but it just depends on what else is there. Like, you're not going to... Initially, I was just thinking, like, you're not going to Lucian that team. You could still Juliet, but then, you know, Masha's going to potentially come back from the dead with these things. With, like, Vanessa, and she's going to be in beast form again. Not beast form, but on her beast again. So, I think that... Oh, my God! Could you please stop giving us Awaken stuff? This is savage, man. They love to troll. Kantos love to troll. Oh, my God. Savage. I think you could make a Masha defense. Just gotta stick some other fun stuff with it. You just gotta think of like what's gonna hit a Masha defense. Because like you're gonna be very fast, right? So you gotta think about like what's gonna hit a Masha defense, and then because you could like potentially just snipe out someone trying to Lucian you or take a squishy into you. So you could just bruiser that with water units, but then you could stick some nice dangerous wind threats in there too, right? How do we get a dupe? Dupe Totemist? Are you serious? Maybe I shouldn't even click the Totemist button. He said he's excited about the new monster. Well, you're going to get 2 of them now. Maybe there's something cool that you could do with 2 Totemists. You're going to be the only one that can find out. So, yeah. If there is some cool 2 Totemist team, congratulations. You are going to be first to the party. Just build 2 wind ones. A quad Totemist team. Oh my God. Nobody would need that. Nobody needs a quad Totemist team. Or do we? I don't know. I don't know. We might need a quad Totemist team. All Totemists. That sounds sufficiently ridiculous. Full totem. Why am I hungry again? I'm always hungry. I think that's bad. I think I'm not supposed to always be hungry. This is your fault. Yeah, it's your fault. It's not my fault. It's got to be your fault. I wasn't hungry before I started recording, so. Double totemists. I'm not going to feed. He can feed it for a blessing later. I'm not going to feed it for a blessing. So, maybe there's some crazy. I don't really think that there would be a crazy double totemist thing. But. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like a Vanessa Masha double totemist defense is perfect. Absolutely perfect. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, there we go. Water Slayer. So we are getting Nat 5s. We are getting Nat 5s. 2 water totemists. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Well, it's not my account, so I don't have to know. So, GZ. Water Slayer is actually pretty good, though. Water Slayer is actually pretty good. He's good against bruiser teams. So. Easy win against bruisers. I should skill him up. I have no Devilmons. I should skill him up, though. He doesn't need skill ups. He's going to be effective either way. It's just he's going to have more access to his skill 2 with skill ups, so. There's some units that don't really need skills to be effective. All right. We're not doing LDs. We're not doing LDs, right? We're not doing LDs. Something. Saving LDs, right? LD and LD equivalent scrolls. What is the LD equivalent? Legendary All Tribute? Is that the... Okay, so we won't do those. Because he said LD and LD equivalent. So I assume that means all tributes. Bagel, no, you're not going to do the all attributes either. We got plenty of Nat 5s already today. We don't even need to do those. Excuse me. We're getting really good RNG, though. We're getting really good. And we have the SP summon button, so it's not cursed today. Like, I'm not going to get lightning from that? Not going to get lightning from that legendary scroll. Okay. All right. 14 legendaries and then 1 transcendence. This is going to be a crazy Christmas time, though. Crazy Christmas. Oh, my God. There's going to be... Oh, people are going to think that, like... Oh! Wow, that's a lot of Nat 5s. I mean, he had a lot of scrolls, but that's a lot of Nat 5s. People are gonna think they buffed LD rates with the amount of crazy LD videos we're gonna do. The console has buffed the LD rates. There's just not LD 5s on. There won't be LD. No one's gonna get an LD 5. There's just LD 5s all over the place. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, that's the plan anyway. We want it to be absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God. It used to be that like just regular scrolls were very exciting. Oh, I got a mystical scroll from a dungeon. I'm gonna open this. Maybe I'll get a 4-star. Maybe I'll get a second Lucian. Like nowadays, like 20 Lucians later. All right, last one. Transcendence. Let's go. Another water totemist. We get the Brania. It doesn't matter. We get the good thing we chose Vanessa. Okay. Good thing. Wow. Okay, so that's a lot of Nat 5s. That's a lot of Nat 5s. Jeez, man. Actually, we should have checked to see if we could have fed the Chow for a blessing now that I think about it. That's a lot of Nat 5s, though. Oh, my God. That's a lot of fake Nat 5s, too. So we got 2 fakes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We got 8 real ones. We got 2 fake ones. Kind of want to see what they're saying in chat. Hold on. Can we show chat? Lols. Very nice. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys get some good RNG on yours as well. I will see you as always in the next one.